Hello and welcome to the ASUS AIoT presentation of Smart Retail Solutions. ASUS has been recognized as one of the leading technology providers over the past decades, offering products for end customers as well as commercial applications. Today, with the surge of IoT and AI, ASUS has created a whole new business group dedicated to this space. The goal is to accelerate the adoption of new technologies in various verticals. Together with our ecosystem partners, we collaborate to deliver a complete solution to the end customer. Our vision is to create an optimal retail experience through innovation and partnerships. We will now share with you what ASUS has to offer in the smart retail space. We'll also give you some examples of success cases to illustrate how we collaborate with our ecosystem partners. But first, let's see what market trends are reshaping the retail environment. Smart retail is a broad term used to describe the technological transformation phenomena in the retail sector. The new technologies being adopted are designed to give consumers a greater, faster, safer, and smarter experience. ASUS AIoT has developed solutions alongside our partners to provide an improved customer experience, more efficient in-store operations, and a better supply chain system. Online shopping has revolutionized the retail ecosystem when it became popular 10 years ago. At the time, the world went from a channel-centric approach to a customer-centric one. Retailers started competing for customer engagement in a world where product information was being digitalized. Data had to be precise and timely in order to accurately meet customer demands. Online shops and brick-and-mortar stores had to be in sync and constantly engaging customers. However, the revolution was not widespread at the start, as brands and retailers took their time adopting new technologies. In the past few years, we saw a tremendous change in speed for the adoption of new technology. Retailers led the way in the acceleration of digitization and the implementation of cutting-edge technology such as artificial intelligence. In this particular area, we saw a spike in the demand of solutions that can solve pain points that were always existent, but have never been so urgent. New technologies like online grocery shopping, meal delivery apps, curbside pickup, dark stores, touchless customer experience, and self-checkout quickly became part of the consumer's daily life. And behind the scenes, technology providers found new partnerships, new collaboration methods, and developed new solutions to adjust to the world unfolding in front of us. Today, the strategy is to become omni-channel, seamless, touchless, and customer-centric. Let's see which solutions we have developed at ASUS. We base our solutions on the customer journey. The first solution we want to introduce is audience analysis, which is very useful to make data-driven, accurate decisions. The main purpose is to optimize operations. At the entrance, we can use sensors to keep count of the number of customers inside the store in real time. The retailer can set a threshold of the number of people allowed in at any one time. They can also create a notification to allow customers to know the occupancy by using digital displays at the entrance. Bounce rate has also increased accuracy for store operations. By understanding the impressions of window displays or advertisement content, management can adjust their actions to reduce bounce rate and increase footfall at the stores. Previously, it was very difficult to track foot traffic, let alone deduce possible reasons that were causing bounce rates to be high. Smart signage, which has already been a mature industry in the advertisement space, became widely used for people flow management in public spaces over the past couple of years. It also became the means to replace reception desk, automating wayfinding, to reduce physical contact and optimize speed. In terms of advertisement, new technologies were incorporated to detect the age and gender of people in front of the screen in order to show relevant ads. In the fashion retail sector, smart digital signage devices have been adopted for endless aisles. These are displays that provide customers with more product choices, overcoming the issue of lack of space in the physical stores. The customer is now able to look at more product choices on the screens and purchase on the spot. Here we see how smoothly online and offline shopping came together in the same space. Another interesting application that has seen an increase in demand is the virtual try-on. The solution consists of taking a picture of the customer and allowing them to try on different items of clothing without having to actually go into the changing room. This has reduced waiting time for changing rooms and helped the end customers make decisions faster. For this, our Tinkerboard has been one of our star products. Optimized for AI acceleration, the Tinkerboard offers a customizable platform for edge AI development in retail in a light, economical, and efficient way. Our Tinkerboard series allows for a wide range of uses, including high-quality media playback, gaming, computer vision, gesture recognition, image stabilization and processing, and more. It is Android-enabled, and we offer longevity and global technical support. Another popular option is our mini PC. Its sleek design and optimized features for graphics processing makes it the ideal choice for clients looking for a plug-and-play product for digital signage. ASUS' newest mini PC is powered by the latest CPUs. It's fanless and supports a fast Ethernet connectivity and multiple monitors. At ASUS, we ensure our products have long-term dependability through extensive testings. Another use case that has grown significantly in terms of demand is the monitoring of in-store situations in real time. Heat maps, for instance, are useful to understand product performance and customers' preference by detecting the areas most frequently visited. This is also a good way to understand the efficacy of store layout and adjust planograms and displays according to data-driven indicators instead of relying on staff's personal experience and instinct. Occupancy analysis, which allows the retailer to monitor crowding situations in real time, is used to identify the busiest time in the store and adjust staff allocation accordingly. This technology is frequently used for queue detection. All of the functions mentioned above are achievable thanks to a combination of industrial-grade hardware, AI algorithms, and data analysis. Many retailers are trying to find a smart restocking solution. First, due to the increasing demand for speed and accuracy when fulfilling online orders. Over the past years, due to the change in consumer habits, retailers have quickly adopted different ways of delivering goods to customers in a safe and fast way. At the same time, retailers also eagerly want to automate operations in stores. These trends pressed retailers to transform operations. More than ever before, supply chain had to stay close to the client's demands, as clients' needs quickly shifting from one product category to another over the course of time. Product picking had to be efficient and accurate. In this context, products without a barcode, such as fresh produce, bakery goods, and confectionery, presented more of a challenge. Typically, replenishment process requires store staff to go around the fresh produce or bakery goods section and make note of products that are low in stock. This process was highly time-consuming and prone to error. So ASUS has developed an efficient AI analytics platform together with our partners, which allows for an automated empty rack detection and alerting mechanism. Let me share a project we're currently working on. Together with our partners, we are successfully developing a solution capable of identifying different fresh produce products and the level of stock. through computer vision. We also provide the most suitable hardware that would allow for a future-proof end-to-end solution, simplifying the installation process and maintenance efforts. When the system detects the level of stock is low or below a certain point, it will automatically generate an alert that shows up on the employee's mobile device. We can specify the type of product that is running out of stock and even show the time in between replenishments. All this data can be converted into useful dashboards to gain insight and sell-through speed, planogram designs, and product performance. Aside from fulfilling online order faster, precise stock level tracking provides data to supply chain teams and buyers to plan upcoming orders and make data-driven decisions. In summary, the smart restocking system helps achieve 3 goals. First, to generate real-time alerts when products go out of stock. Second, to optimize restocking times. And third, to increase supply chain accuracy. Now, let's look at what kinds of innovations are being applied to vending machines. Nowadays, vending machines have been modernized by integrating cutting-edge technology such as AI. Through the integration of new technologies, we can now detect user age and gender and make targeted recommendations. Also, the software capabilities have been significantly improved to tie in different kinds of digital payment. In one particular project, we have utilized an ASUS AIoT edge computer to power vending machines selling hot lunch boxes. Their hybrid infrastructure allows for part of the compute to run on-premise, for instance, to keep food warm inside the vending machine. ASUS IoT has been part of this transformation by providing clients with the key computing devices and components needed. Now that we have finished our shopping, let's go check out. In recent years, self-checkout kiosks have become the norm in all types of stores. At quick-service restaurants, kiosks both inside the restaurant and at the drive-through areas gradually replace the face-to-face order handling and payment. Another trend we observed is the use of object recognition for checkout. The aim is to reduce contact and automate payment. Together with our ecosystem partners, we have developed a solution that uses this computer vision technology to check out products such as fruit and bakery goods. The system uses AI algorithm capable of identifying subtle variations in shape and color. Powered by ASUS IoT hardware, the AI-driven checkout system is customizable. It comes with an user interface dedicated to management so that they can add new products in. For the end user, there is also a dedicated UI that shows the name of the recognized product, its unit price, and the total amount of the purchase. The customer can then pay by simply operating the touchscreen device or through an app on the phone. At the very end of the customer journey, we notice significant improvements in delivery services. Curbside pickup gained popularity as a consequence of the increase in online grocery shopping. Another phenomenon that has become commonplace in last-mile delivery is the use of smart lockers. These are lockers where customers can pick up their online orders. Access to the lockers can be done through multi-factor authentication, including biometric authentication. The ASUS products are ideal for this application. We can provide the compute components needed, from board-level hardware all the way to industrial edge computers, such as the P200 series. Our edge computers come in different form factors. Their aluminum chassis and fanless design allows for a wide range of applications in different environments. It provides diverse I/O interfaces, expansion options, and also AI acceleration capability. Now it's time to go home. Let's go pick up our car. Parking lots at retail stores have also become smarter. The inclusion of AI at access points means that customers don't need to validate their parking manually. Instead, a sensor takes their license plate number when they first drive into the parking lot and recognizes it again when they leave. Access control is automated, saving the customer a lot of time. We have also combined our license plate recognition with EV chargers for a better customer experience. This particular product is a complete end-to-end solution developed by ASUS. So this is how we envision the smart retail customer journey of the future. Let's do a recap of the smart retail solutions that ASUS AIoT currently offers. Audience analytics, smart signage, heat maps and occupancy, smart restocking solution, vending machines, self-checkout solutions, delivery services, and license plate recognition for parking. In order to simplify the path to adopting new technology, the ASUS AIoT product line includes motherboards, single-board computers, edge computers, and AI accelerators. Our products come in different form factors to cater for all types of retail terminals, from POS machines to kiosks and digital signage. We have also developed software solutions for some specific applications. We are in constant search of the best options to accelerate the time to market. We work closely with different types of partners, such as independent software vendors, solution orchestrators, value-added resellers and distributors, as well as system integrators. We understand that the future of technology is open and collaborative, which is why we have created a partners program called the ASUS AIoT Alliance to co-create solutions and go to market together. There are different possibilities for collaboration. For instance, we integrate our hardware with software vendors and certify these joint offerings through the Powered by ASUS IoT program. And with system integrators, we co-sell our products to deliver complete solutions in projects. If you have any questions at this time, you can leave it in our live chat. In the following sections, we will invite our partners to talk about their take on the transformations happening in retail. We will also include one of our market-ready products, our license plate recognition solution.
Hi and welcome to Paris. My name is Paolo Brandoni and I am one of the founders of Quivity, the leading audience measurement company for digital out-of-home and in-store communication. At Quivity, we measure people's attention using anonymous video analytics at the edge, and our solution has been adopted by more than 600 customers in more than 80 countries around the world. But our headquarters are just around the corner, so let me get to the office and I'll show you what we do, how we do it, and explain how Quivity can help your company maximize the return on investment on your digital signage installations and create new revenue streams based on data intelligence and new exciting forms of content creation.
Our goal at Quivity is to revolutionize the way in which we measure how people interact with out-of-home public communication devices. And the classic example, and perhaps our strongest use case, is measuring the audience of digital signage screen networks that you will find used for advertisement pretty much everywhere these days, from retail venues to shopping malls and to transport hubs. And instead of using imprecise and heavily subsampled proxy metrics such as vehicular traffic data or cell phone tracking, we precisely count the actual viewers using computer vision technology. Our company was created over 15 years ago, and we have come a long way since our pioneering start. When we began, for instance, what you see here was considered a top-of-the-line digital signage screen, and I had to assemble our video sensors by hand, one by one, and hang them to dry on my balcony. But nowadays, in the domain of video analytics, we have become the leading platform, and we have tens of thousands of measuring units deployed worldwide, more than all of our competitors combined. And the technology has also evolved greatly during the years, and we can now do a lot more using relatively inexpensive hardware. And so we can not only determine the size of an audience, but also provide demographic descriptors. We can count vehicles, we can generate interactivity, and do a bunch of other really cool things. While we're here, let's quickly get rid of the pesky elephant in the room. So yes, we are a video analytics company, and we do rely on cameras to produce our data, but we are, and we have always been, totally and maniacally obsessed with personal privacy. We don't record images, we don't do biometry, we perform all of our video analytics at the edge, and we cooperate closely with several privacy authorities worldwide to make sure that our products comply and exceed the expected level of consumer privacy. And this has always been our pledge, and it will always be. Before I move on to a deeper dive in our technology, let's take a quick look at our customer portfolio and our partners. Typically, our largest verticals are digital out-of-home networks, shopping malls, and retail. And what we do is provide these actors with high-fidelity metrics that precisely quantify and qualify their reachable audience and the effectiveness of their communication campaigns. And traditionally, the data allows our customers to optimize their advertising strategy. Today, however, there is an exciting new use case in which Quivity plays a pivotal role, and that is programmatic advertising. In programmatic, real-time audience data is used to optimize content delivery so that advertisers can now send the right content to the right audience based on the precise metrics that we provide. And not only that, but the price of a campaign can now be computed based on the actual number of achieved impressions. An absolute paradigm shift for digital out-of-home. The openness of our system, which has been there from the start, is another key factor behind our success. Audience measurement cannot operate in a vacuum, and so we have always fostered and encouraged all forms of data exchange between Quivity and third parties by offering clear and functional software APIs. And this is the reason why our solution is integrated with over 30 CMS vendors and programmatic platforms. Alright, it's time to look a bit at the way that our solution works. And I say solution because that's what we provide. So at the edge, you have all the units that look around and measure the audience, whether it's people or cars. And on the other side, you have a powerful back-office infrastructure that collects and organizes the data from all the units in a customer's network, and also makes sure that everything is working fine from the hardware and software point of view. We call the edge units video reports, and we call the back-office solution VD Center. And you get both, although you may decide to roll your own back-office if you prefer. Video Reports is a software solution designed to run on virtually any type of hardware, from Raspberry Pis to Intel NUCs, and even on large servers in the case of multi-instance installations. We run on Windows, Linux, and Android, and we fit in most pre-existing digital signage devices that use a PC as their media player. Naturally, if your CPU is powerful, you're going to get a lot of metrics and you're going to be able to monitor a large area. But even in the most basic cases, we provide a precise count of how many people are watching the screen and for how long. Now, it's always fun to see the system at work, even though I'm sure you've seen these demos before. So here's a little show and tell section where I put some famous faces in front of the camera and ta-da! The system guesses their age and gender. Well, of course, there's me, but let's try with somebody else. So we can try with this. Or perhaps a more revolutionary face. And of course, let's not forget children. Now, with the adoption of OpenVINO, we are now able to offer a wider range of metrics. For instance, we can count people based on their body shape and not on their face detection. And this means that we can have a better idea of the traffic in a given location, but also we can dial the privacy level to the max by using defocus cameras to count people. And note that the defocusing is achieved by literally setting the objective of the camera out of focus, not in software, so that no identifiable data ever exists, not even in the camera itself. Another addition enabled by OpenVINO is vehicle detection. And this opens up all sorts of new use cases with respect to audience measurement and allows us to achieve new efficiency in customer services for venues that provide pickup and delivery. Okay, so you have decided to equip your network and get actionable data with video reports. So the next question is, how do you manage the unit, how you gather and organize the data that's coming in, and how do you visualize the relevant KPIs and trends? And the good news is that we do all this for you automatically thanks to our back office solution Video Center. And as soon as you install your video report software at the edge, the units connect back to Video Center, they obtain a unique identifier, and they start uploading the data in your personal account. At this point, you simply log into your account and you can start looking at your data. And we provide dozens and dozens of one-click templates to help you make sense of your audience figures over time and across location slices that you're free to define. It would really take too long to show even a few of the really cool things that you can do with Video Center. And so if you're interested, you can find more videos in the link below, or you can contact us. I would like to finish by stressing once again the openness of our solution. On the technical front, we have an extremely flexible and modular architecture, and that's how we could easily integrate OpenVINO and harness the power of the best inference engine at the edge today. And on the data front, Quivity has always believed that the data belongs to the customer. And that's why, as you can see in the slide, we have developed a whole set of data APIs, both at the edge and in the cloud, that have become de facto standards in the industry. Data is available in real time at the edge via our CMS API, and this enables both interactivity and programmatic advertising. And our cloud API allows our customers to easily feed their own proprietary business intelligence solutions with pre-sorted and organized audience data. Well, I hope this little introduction to our company has piqued your interest, and we will be available to answer your questions during the event, and of course you can contact us with your questions at any point in the future. Thank you for your time and enjoy the rest of this great event.
Hello, everyone. In the following section, I would like to share automatic license plate recognition, also known as ALPR or ANPR, which can be very useful in the parking lot of retail stores. Let me explain how ASUS used this solution to contribute to smart commercial spaces and transportation, and I hope this will spark your business imagination. ALPR is technology used in public surveillance to capture the images of vehicle and identify registered license plate. ALPR also offers real-time insight, leverage object detection and recognition technology to identify license plate on vehicles. Unlike other AI solutions, the accuracy of ALPR needs to be as close to 100% as possible. That's because the results of license plate recognition are directly connected to the judgment of building, gate control, electric vehicle charging services, and even the enforcement of technology laws. Many potential locations for ALPR are also unmanned. Once errors are introduced, operating costs can go up, and the user experience will be deeply affected. Here are some key features of ASUS ALPR solutions. First, wide-angle support. Wide-angle skew correction enables superior positioning flexibility for camera deployment. Angle-independent camera placements allow for the avoidance of foreground obstructions, such as an EV charging station cable. A single scan can detect and identify the registration plates of two parallel parked cars for additional efficiency. Second, support for various light conditions. Climbing filtering and light correction enable recognition even in raining, refractive, or blurry conditions. Works in diverse illumination conditions and mounting scenarios, from low-light parking areas and outdoor security gates to squad car dashboards. Third, novelty license plate noise reduction. High-performance deep learning algorithms enable accurate framing of license plate bunching, minimizing the risk of misidentifying custom plates. Fourth, easy deployment and cost effectiveness. Thanks to deep learning image processing technology, a 2-megapixel camera is sufficient for vehicle plate recognition. ASUS offers sample code and API to easily integrate webcams and IP cameras. In parking garage scenarios, Edge AI detection with 2 or 3 sync camera is possible. And because a single scan from one camera can cover 2 nearby parking spaces, hardware costs can be minimized. Now, I would like to give you 2 real-world scenarios where ASUS Aopr can help a customer build a smooth parking experience. With the popularization of electric vehicles, the problem of insufficient charging equipment and improper parking space occupancy have emerged. ASUS Aopr offers several solutions to overcome these issues. For example, one can install a parking spot lock controlled by membership access or add an occupancy fee based on parking time. These all require accurate license plate recognition along with edge-based peripheral control capability. Also, billing for on-street parking is a time-consuming task. The ASUS Aopr development kit assists by delivering a highly automatic system. The main challenge in this field is that the lighting conditions around the front and rear of a vehicle are highly variable, and occasionally, parking space turnover rate can be affected by vehicles parked for unforeseen long period of time. ASUS Aopr can provide both accurate license plate recognition and the parking space occupation status, plus a lot of useful information leveraging key object detection can be reported to the backend effectively. So that is the overview of ASUS license plate recognition technology. If you have any question at this time, please scan the QR code and send us a message. You can also Google ASUS Aopr or ASUS Aopr GitHub for more details. We look forward to your feedback. Thank you.
We will now begin our Q&A session. Peter and I are in charge of business development for our AI solutions. We often go to meetings with our clients and partners to understand the needs that they have and also assess the feasibility of the projects. We also work very closely with our sales team during the process of project deployment.
Okay, we have quite a few questions here, but because of time, we won't be able to go through all of them. So we will just pick a few questions to answer.
Yes.
Okay, so let me pick the first question. Okay, so probably this one. So Sylvia, what's the main difference between ASUS and other similar companies in this space?
Right, the short answer is reliability and flexibility. I think we're reliable because we are an established company with decades of experience in product development, and also the investment that we have allocated to establishing the ASUS AIoT business group as a department that is equal in hierarchy to the other very successful business groups that we have, just shows the commitment that we have to the AI and IoT sectors. Also, we have proved to be a reliable partner under special circumstances. Over the past couple of years, we have seen a serious material shortage as well as extended lead times, but we have been able to deliver faster than the competition and to keep stocks available throughout this time. Also, secondly, we are flexible because we understand that in the world of AI and IoT projects, no deployment site is the same. So we make sure that we can adapt to the client's needs.
Okay. It sounds really great. Okay, let me pick the second one. Okay, it's an exciting question. So how can we become a member of your partner program? Okay.
You can head to our partner section of our website where you will find a landing page with a form. Just leave the information and the team will get in touch with you. Once we onboard you as a partner, we have a series of specific sales and marketing actions that we will work on together. The goal is to get to build a network of ecosystem partners to deliver complete solutions. Okay, so I have a question here that when looking at that, I think you're the right person to answer because of your vast experience in deploying AI projects. So the question says, how long does it take to implement a project?
Oh, okay. This is really a good question. However, the required time and scale can be different for different projects. And so, however, our team should be able to provide an estimation after evaluating the customer requirement.
Exactly, because projects are all very different.
Yeah.
Okay, the second question I have for you says, where can we buy your hardware?
Okay, actually for some models, people can find it on some online e-tailer shops, like our Tinkerboard series. However, the easier way for customer is just going to our ASUS IoT website and send us the inquiry. Our salespeople will try to contact with you.
Great, okay. So that's all the questions that we can cover today. For more information, you can get in touch with us by scanning the QR code on the screen. And that's all for today. Thank you and see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.